Mudavadi is proposing a referendum while avoiding the real issues that should be amended in that constitution. For example, why do we need 47 counties in a country that is struggling to raise funds? We don't need 4 counties in Luo Nyanza, for example. We don't need 2 counties in the Kisii region. Neither do we need 5 counties in Central. Number 2, why do we need the Senate? Get rid of that house. What it does is argue and argue without substantial results. Number 3, why do we have MPs who are serving us forever? We have MPs who have been serving for 15, 20, in fact, you can even serve for 50 years as an MP in Kenya. Set term limits for the MPs and ban them from executive jobs. Number 4, why do we need 47 women reps? Shrink the women rep positions to 8, representing former old provinces. We don't need 47 women representing different counties. Number 5, have corruption cases heard and wrapped within 6 months. Number 6, propose a referendum only if you are going to give Kenyans the ability to vote to cancel shoddy foreign loans. Those are some of the real issues that may guarantee or justify a referendum if it's a matter of do or die. Some of these reasons Mudavadi is giving can be sought in parliament.
Mimi kwanza mumesikia vile mnakula hivyo Christmas, serikali iko na referendum ya increase term limit to 7 years. Sasa wameona 7 years haibambi, sasa wanataka kuifanya limitless. Ati mtu anaweza aende tu. Imagine
14 plus 5 yoke 19 kakiwana pole kiare kahe koge wa buge masai ni magere mage
limitless
bodo ale hele to negi bakare au Ruto ni amwangamiza mwikare kakoro.
Na anangojeaga tu time yenye kuna kitu. Kwa nini tu anangoja sikukuu? Yani hata birthday ni ya Yesu, birthday si yetu must go. Ni ya Yesu. Uogopi hata Mwokozi jameni. Haya hapana, wacha hiyo mchezo. Hapana, wacheni hiyo mchezo. Anyway, Merry Christmas guys. Na stay woke this country. Unaweza zuba hivi upate umeuzwa hata wewe na nchi.
That we must entrench the NG-CDF, that is the CDF, in the Constitution. So courts can never again threaten the bursaries of our children. I here add with conviction that we need also to introduce a new development fund, namely the Senate Oversight Fund, to cater for the specific role played by senators in providing for devolution. That means we make CDF constitutional and we also make the Senate funds constitutional. As part of strengthening devolution and inclusivity, fellow citizens, we should also constitutionalize the proposed creation of the Ward Development Fund, which is also a necessary creation for MCS. Allow me to state, without fear of contradiction, that there is an imperative need for a constitutional review 15 years after the promulgation of the 2010 Katiba. As your leader and son, I must speak the truth about a looming constitutional storm. As a country, we are staring at a massive legal crisis where the 2027 election could be nullified before it even begins. Our 2010 Constitution demands boundaries review every 8 to 12 years. Our deadline was March 6, 2024. We have passed it. We are now in a period of constitutional non-compliance. Here is the catch. You cannot have a boundary review without a valid national census. The 2019 census was nullified in 3 counties, namely Mandera, Wajir, and Garissa. The court ordered a mini census for the 3 counties to be conducted by January 2026, yani mwezi goes up. So, here are the issues. The census deadlock here is that a patchwork census mixing 2019 data with 2026 data is a legal impossibility. There will be no valid population data. Therefore, it means that no valid boundaries, and subsequently, no valid boundaries mean no valid election. Notably, the structural benchmarks bottlenecks is that our population has exploded, yet we are trapped in Article 89(4) of the Constitution that limited us to 290 constituencies only. Without a constitutional amendment, the IBC cannot give high-growth areas the representation they deserve, and our protected constituencies face extinction years. Allow me to also bring forth more reasons for a beckoning reality that 2027 is a referendum moment. Fellow citizens, through Kenya's National Dialogue Committee, NADCO, formed for bipartisan talks on electoral and governance reforms, identified issues that only you can resolve via a referendum. And you remember NADCO was formed jointly also with the entire opposition, including the late Raila. For a unified face of Kenya in government, we must formalize the office of the Prime Minister and the leader of the official opposition to ensure that every region sees its face in the mirror of government.
This is an interesting Christmas because Musalia Mudavadi just proposed a referendum be held alongside the 2027 general elections. I mean, we have not been able to fully implement the 2010 Constitution. Why are we fixing something that has not been implemented fully? We are still struggling to implement it. And can we rule out the possibility that the question on scrapping off or altering the presidential term limits will be there? Because Musalia has given some reasons such as fixing that constitution will enable full implementation of the NADCO report, ensure that we create a strong and real prime minister position, inclusivity, fix gender issues, anchor CDF. Do you think those are the main reasons why we want to have a full-blown referendum in Kenya? Because my mind tells me there's something deeper than that, and Musalia is just out here testing the waters.
Now, these politicians, led by Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Kuria, now they are pushing for the 7th ballot for the constitutional change. And we are telling them that Kenya doesn't lack leaders. It is leaders who mess up the country. And then they coil their own narratives to change the leadership system. Moses Kuria, bwana ma-DVD, tunawaambia namna hii. Hii Kenya haina wajinga. Na sisi hatutaki hiyo mambo ya referendum. Hatutaki. Come 2027, tunataka kufanya uchaguzi pekee. Tunajua ni nani amewatuma, lakini tunamwambia mene tekel, wakati wako umefika. Nonsense.